Okay, so now, yes, got another, it's a complete and total disaster in here now, because I got another wild hair idea. Well, I mentioned it before that I thought about turning the bed around, and I wasn't going to do it. I've gone back and forth 5 times, and now I've decided I am going to turn the bed around, because as you can see, this also can be a chair. Now, I don't know how often I would turn it into a chair. I guess if I go to the RTR or something and I do want to let someone come sit in here, I could do that. I'm gonna get this turned around. I left off with, I fixed that and all of that, and I'm waiting on the materials to upgrade this, and I turned that into now my water table. So what I'm trying to do is so much space here that I'm thinking if I turn the bed around, I would have all this space here, and I could sit here and do things rather than climbing around the head of the bed. Okay, so I got it turned around. It took me a long time, just slowly scooting it around. I had to fold it up. I was able to kind of scoot it around, and then I'm putting it there so that I will be able to, I can lift the back up or down. But I don't sleep flat, so I don't need to be all the way down. So that's actually going to give me a bit more floor space. And I had to do a little vacuuming first. I need to do a little bit more vacuuming here, and then start putting the bed back together. But I'm still waiting for another pad, another memory foam pad, so hopefully that comes soon. All right, I got the vacuuming done and got the bed. I boosted it up. I didn't have any wood. I used some cardboard. I don't think it's gonna stay, but hopefully I'll find something later. Got all vacuumed, and now I have all this space here. So I think I have to push the bed back a little bit. It came forward when I was messing with the feet. So now here's the bed behind me. I'm sitting on the end of it, and now I have all this room. So I'm gonna have something hanging here to put stuff in. I have another little shelf that will go right in front of that, and it's open in the back, so I'll be able to access the hanging thing. I have another hanging thing that can go in that corner. I did push the seat back a little bit, so I could get some bigger people in there if I need to. But now I have the end of my bed and all that space to decide what to do about the potty and the ice chest. One shelf that I'm getting will go over there, and probably all that stuff will come out. I'm not sure. I might be able to put I might be able to put this little container, the big one on the bottom, over here and put the shelf on it. Or I might put a shelf on it over there. Oh, decisions. I have other containers. I have to go back under the bed, figure those out. So we'll see. There, I got the pad. I cut some more off the other side of the pad. It was too wide. So that's ready. I disinfected it a little bit, sprayed it with disinfectant. So I'm letting that sit for a few minutes and dry before, and I'm waiting for another memory foam that's going to go on top of that one. So that needs to wait. In the meantime, I'm going to start putting things back under the bed from the other side, from the back. So there is the back, and this is going to be helpful because I'm going to be able to see things better under there. So I'm going to get these containers back under there and the camp stove. So I got the container under there and this back in its place. I have space here. And now, because this will stay at this level, I'll have space here to put things. Okay, I was able to get my travel outdoor shower kit all under there. And the other container comes all the way to here. This one meets up there. And I can just take it in and out because I can lift the bottom of the bed up a little bit to get those things out. So that'll be much easier, more convenient. And I still have my little carpet. I'm gonna probably throw some more rugs along here. Because I can't, that's tucked way under there. And I don't have any more of those little squares. So I'm gonna use some other rugs. But wait till I get everything else set up in here. Okay. Okay, so I have vacuumed really good, and I added these 2 rugs. They're gonna go under. Well, I have a cabinet going there, and my ice chest lives here. I try to keep that open to go in and out, but I put some things right here to boost this up so that dogs have more. So my puppy has a bigger space to sleep. That also helps hold back things I have under there. And then I'll put some more rugs here. And that is it, I believe, for today. I'll take out the extra things I don't need in here. So now just waiting. I think I might be able to recover that foam pad now, so I think I'll do that. Trying to do everything I can now, as much as I can, and then I'll have less to do later. You can see what it looks like from this side. I have to figure out something else to do with this. That's what I can do right now, is figure out how to make this sit up more. There, I was able to tie that up there. It's going to be a little challenging. I'm probably going to have to switch to some kind of bungee cord. But we'll see. This one I have to figure out too. There, I got that opened up on both sides. So I don't use those very often. So this side has a bungee. Now I know I can do the same with the other side. I gotta find a small bungee for that. I have to fix it on the inside here because it's kind of... Okay, so I did find a bungee cord that I hooked up in here to hold this up. I think I need to fix this end and make sure fix this end and make sure this one is secure because it looked like it wants to come out again. Okay, I'm sitting a little close to it, but I fixed the curtain. Let me get up. Oh! So I fixed that curtain, and I need to organize all of that stuff up there. And I moved this black one here for a bit more sunshade for now until I get my other screens. And next it's to organize all of this pile of stuff up here. And I need to tighten the straps that are helping to hold it up higher. Okay, that's much better. Actually, but there's a pile of stuff needs to go back into the house anyway. I have to reorganize all the clothes. And I need to do that in the house. Okay, so I've been in the process of assembling the shelves that came, these little boxes, and they make it seem like it's so easy to put together, but it involves a lot of tension. Apparently they made these too small. You can kind of see that it's bending the bar on the outside a little bit on all of them because I've had to stretch it, which is hard for me to do because I have carpal tunnel and arthritis. So I'm gonna have to give them feedback about how difficult this is to put together. I have one more layer to put on, and then we'll see how it's gonna fit in the van. And then I'll show you next what the other thing is that came also. See how when you put this bar in, this doesn't reach. So you have to force it over into the hole because they made this too small. There's my other water pouch bottle, which I think I'm going to use this one. I'm trying to decide whether just to keep this as a spare for filling up, or I think, yeah, I'll just keep it as a spare. I feel like if I put gray water in this, I can never change my mind, for one, because it'll be contaminated, and in case one leaks, I'd have it a spare. So I'll stick to using an old solid bottle for the gray water. Okay, so here's the spare water thing. I'm just going to tuck this back here, and then I have that there. It's going to be perfect. And then this is here on the bed right now. I have to move all this stuff now, and I'm going to try to hang this up. Hi! So I'm going to try to hang this up here first. Comes with these hooks. It's longer than I thought, so I don't know. It might be too long. And I don't know, maybe these hooks won't work. I wanted to put it up here, but I might have to cut it and make two of them. Might not be a bad idea. I can figure out how I'm going to put it. So I think only two which is okay because I've done that with other. It means I just need to reattach these. I can sew these on. I like that they're cloth because I can do that. These hooks are a little too big, so I'll save them for something else. But I'm not sure what to use. I can't get the bungee cord in the hole there, so that's not going to work. Darn. Well, I think I don't use the holes. Do like this. Oh, no. These grommets were a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm going to have to go get some supplies for this. So, in the meantime, let's figure out. We can put it up here out of the way. Into the front of the van where everything goes when you need it out of the way. Okay. This is my box of shoes and slippers. That container can go there. See too well what I'm doing. I think it might be too tall. We're gonna find out right now. Turn the phone this way. So it's in there. I have to get it all the way in and secure it now. Curtain out of the way. Put it on the other side. And get the curtain on the other side so when I want to use it, it won't be stuck up there. Because it doesn't quite go all the way back. I'm thinking I might have to take off a layer. I'm wondering if I take out, I have a carpet square down here. If I take that out, I'm gonna get like a little bit more room if I take out this carpet. I tape them together. I taped these together so they would stay together. Now I can't get them apart. Okay, so there's too much room behind it. So I got all this stuff piled up here. I don't have anywhere else to put it at the moment. So this, I'm gonna have to take off this top layer. Get what you pay for, because I took it off and one of the corners broke. So now I'll never be able to have 3 layers on this one again. So, but this is still usable. I can't put anything here now because that broke. Now I'm going to put my little carpet back. So I took off this carpet thinking I'd get a little more clearance, but it didn't help enough. So, as you can't see when the phone falls over. All right, that's in. Bungeed in here. Goes all the way around and hooks in back there. This is holding all this other stuff in. Okay, well, I like this because if I need something, I can reach. I can pull out my clothing drawers and then reach back there to get something. But normally I'd get into that from outside, but just in case. So that's in. So now, then I'll be using this as a surface then, which is okay. I'm not sure what I'll do with that piece. I have a whole nother one to assemble if I decide to do it, because I don't particularly like them now. So, I don't know yet. We'll see. I wanted to put another one here, but now I have to deal with that hanging thing. So, okay, so I don't think this hanging thing's going to work at all. So it's going to be something I can use in the house. So, and I don't know about this. I'm going to see when I get the cassette toilet. If I like the cassette toilet, I'll put all my toiletry stuff in there, like the toilet and all the things for it in there. If I don't, and in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can see if I have something a little smaller than that. And I have an idea about this, but you have to keep watching to see what I'm going to try to do to modify this. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we'll find out. And I don't think I'll be using the other one of these, because I want the space. So I'm going to have something on the back of that seat, to store things. I think it might be enough. And I'm going to have something hanging in this window also. So that also might be enough. But let's see what I can do to modify this one. And then I'll probably return the other one or find another use for it in the house. Aha! So I snipped those in half. They really just snapped in half. Then I had to pound out the ends so they'd fit back in the holes. And brought it in here. And now I have one shorter shelf and two bigger shelves. Ha. The one thing about cheap stuff is sometimes it's easy to modify. So there we have it. The shelf is in. It's the way I wanted it. I can still put a couple things up here. Now the curtain is much looser. That's going to work out great. And I decided not to put these things in because then they're not necessary. I mean, I guess it would have helped keep things from falling out, but I'm not taking it apart now. And I'd rather put like a little bungee there to hold things in and then be able to reach in here to get something. So, okay, this shelf is done. It's in and it's secured, and I have the extra bungees so things don't fall out once I put them in there. So, that's done. Happy about that.